Now, after Nio launched the Nio ET9, question behind people's mind is that how many vehicles is Nio going to deliver of the ET9? Well, Deutsche Bank, one of the big financial institutions, Deutsche Bank came out and said their predictions, and this comes after yesterday we read that the 999 units or special edition units that Nio had set apart after the launch, which took place on Saturday, were sold out yesterday, 24 hours later. It shows the potential that lies within the Nio ET9. I mean, there are so many people that, or so many of the new investors that think that the ET9 won't do that well. But the fact that we saw that fast response of people going for the 999 special edition units that were available, being finished in the space of less than 24 hours, it tells you that the demand for this car might be pretty good, which is why this big financial institution just came back and made their prediction based on what they saw. Of course, during the Nio Day launch of the ET9 Plus, the response from people from those units or 999 units which were available, boy, I must say, I think it's really positive. Now, without wasting any more of your time, Deutsche Bank expects monthly sales of the ET9 to be around 1,500. This is something that is great. This is something that is pretty exciting, and like I said, when I got to read this, I was very excited from these numbers made by Deutsche Bank. I mean, some of the people or some of the retail investors of Nio, the numbers they had on mind was not anywhere close to this. I think in people's minds, ET9 will sell couple of hundred units, somewhere between 100 to 500 sales. That's what was on many people's minds, and to see Deutsche Bank coming with this strong number, I think we can be pretty positive. And the good thing, as I said on the video I did yesterday, gross margins for this model might turn out to be way more than what many people expect. I did say yesterday that chances are very high that gross margins are over 25%. Gross margins that Nio make on this model are over 25%, because there's a lot that Nio is doing in-house. The self-driving autonomous chip is developed in-house, and therefore that means that Nio, the amount which they were spending on these autonomous driving chips on their previous models, now they will be retaining this. There are quite a number of things. Sky OS, operating system, the money that they were paying the service provider for that, they are going to retain, because let me tell you something, all NT 3.0 models are going to come with a Nio operating system, which that is a gross margin boost in itself. So yeah, man, I am happy, I am excited, and excuse me for the background. I am back home. I'm at my parents' house. I came to see them. I figure out there's no better spot than this one, right? Because everywhere it's busy. It's full house, right? So yeah, man. Anyways, we are very excited. I'm very excited by the projections that, of course, Deutsche Bank said in response to what they saw during the Nio Day, price-wise, with bus, without bus, which is just so incredible. Now, here is something very interesting. One thing that I also saw, or what Deutsche Bank said, is that for the Firefly, they're expecting 1,500. This to me is an understatement. This to me, it's something that obviously I think it's an understatement based on what they saw. They are saying 1,500 units for this one, but Nio said the target is 5,000, right? And remember, this is not the official launch. It's the first launch of this model, but not the official launch. Remember, the official launch will come, I think, just a month before Nio can start with the deliveries of the Firefly sub-brand. But one thing that we know, same with the ET9. People never thought the ET9 can get this kind of sales that we are getting. And seeing them getting this kind of sales just means that, yeah, there is a massive potential. So same goes to the Firefly sub-brand. I think it's underrated for now. There are some people that still got question about the Firefly sub-brand, but I'm telling you, after the second launch, especially with the price of this car, with battery rental or battery as a service, you and me can agree that I'm sure they will reiterate this 1.5, but for now they are saying 1500 looks decent, or this is what they think this model will get. But yeah, let's just wait and see how this unfolds, because we don't even know yet the kind of battery swapping infrastructure that this sub-brand will be using. We know it's gonna be smaller than this one that obviously Nio is deploying, which is something that is great, and we look forward to that. Otherwise, with all that, just thought I'd give you this quick updates. Tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long-term will win. I think we need to brace ourselves for what's coming. Yeah, tell me what you think about this, man. 1500 for ET9, which that, if they can get that, it's lights out for gross margins, right? Because then the average purchase price per model for Nio is going to go way up, which that as a result will make Nio easily go over 20% in terms of gross margins, which is something that we look forward to. Remember, the target for Nio next year in terms of vehicle margins is to go over 20%, which if we get to that, then or if this ET9 performs that good, we could see the overall gross margins also going over 20%, which will be so amazing to see, so good to see. Nio, it is implementing like what they said. Nio, it is demonstrating their power, which is something that is pretty exciting. I mean, based on what we've been seeing from Nio continues separating themselves from the other EV companies. Nio continues separating themselves from the other EV competitors, which is something that is great, something that is amazing. So tell me what you think about this. Blue sky is coming, long term will win. Don't forget to hit the like button, comment and subscribe. And once you subscribe, don't forget to hit or click that notification bell so that at least you get notified by YouTube every time I drop a new content. Long term will win, blue sky is coming. That's all from me, and God bless you all.